We're going to take you live now to an LAPD news conference outside the home of singer Chris Brown. There's been a standoff there since about 3 a.m. over an alleged incident between a woman and the singer. Let's listen in.
That residence coming out, where our department will conduct a protective sweep of the residence. Once all the occupants are removed from the residence, they would be interviewed by RHD detectives to try to ascertain their statements as to what occurred early this morning. Until everybody's interviewed, witnesses, all potential people that were in that residence, until they are interviewed, we cannot determine until, we cannot provide you with any more information on what actually occurred until we get all that information. So with that being said, that's where we're at right now.
Has he been arrested?
No.
Nobody's been arrested?
Nobody's been arrested.
Can you confirm that that he put a gun to a woman's face?
I cannot confirm that at this time.
Did you find any other weapons in the home?
I cannot confirm that at this time.
How many people were inside the house at the time, you know?
I have no clue until they talk to everybody who was in there, that we can find out exactly how many people were in there.
Can you confirm there was a bag with a gun and drugs?
I cannot confirm that at that time.
Is he cooperating now? Have you gotten a hold of him yet?
Like I said, everybody's being removed of the house in conjunction with his representatives and Mr. Brown as well.
So again, just to be clear, he has not been arrested. He's not been made contact yet that you know of, except his attorney is with him.
Currently, he's in the residence. They're all going to be coming out, and his attorney's there.
Was his daughter royalty inside the house this morning when this happened?
I'm sorry?
Was his daughter royalty inside the house this morning when this happened?
I have no knowledge if she was present or not.
Why does homicide division say they were looking for?
Usually a robbery homicide takes over cases like this when it's high-profile individuals.
Is Chris Brown cooperating?
I'm sorry?
Is he cooperating?
Right now, we're getting cooperation from everybody who's involved. Yes.
Lieutenant, did you get a search warrant?
Yes, we got a search warrant, yes.
Lieutenant, is there any other incident that you're investigating other than what happened this morning regarding Mr. Brown?
Currently, just the incident has happened this morning is what we're investigating. That's correct.
What can you tell us again about the incident this morning, other than that a woman called for help?
That's all we have right now is that we have a woman that called for help around 3 o'clock this morning. Patrol officers responded. They got her. They talked to her a little bit. Their investigators have to talk to her, talk to any witnesses, and also witnesses that may be inside the residence. So that's where we're at right now.
How does it involve Chris Brown? How does the call for help relate to Chris Brown?
Well, the fact that the incident occurred in his residence, so that's how it. I have no idea what was going on at the
But
time.
you're not confirming that he pulled a gun on anyone. You're not confirming that.
I'm not confirming anything at that point.
Or that a weapon was found?
I'm sorry?
You're not confirming a weapon was found anywhere?
I cannot confirm that at this time, no.
Lieutenant, are they looking at the Kid Cali case as well? Can you tell us?
I have no idea other than the incident that occurred this morning.
Any injuries to that woman?
From my knowledge, I don't know. I haven't seen her. I don't know if there's any injuries.
Why haven't they gone in yet?
They're currently making sure everybody comes out first before we do a protective sweep.
Is there any indication on how many people, any way to quantify the amount of people that are coming in? Are we talking about a handful or more than a dozen? Is there any way to...
Right now, maybe about half a dozen people are coming out.
Half of those people are coming out of the house?
That's correct.
Is there any accusation of sexual abuse?
I have no knowledge of that. Thank you very much.
Can I ask you one other
Yes, one last
question?
question.
We all saw come out of the house with a cap on there. Was that the woman who made the allegations?
I didn't see her. I know that some lady was taken from here, but I don't know what her role was in the whole incident at this time.
What is the woman saying exactly happened to her?
I have no idea. I have not talked to her. The investigators will talk to her, and once all that information comes out, we'll be able to provide you with more information.
May I ask you
Yes, sir.
You mentioned high profile, obviously we're all here.
Right.
Can you speak at all as to how that changes, how LAPD responds today and what you're hoping to do because of the high profile nature?
Well, like I said, robbery homicide usually takes over cases that are of high potential with celebrities involved, and we just want to make sure that we come out here and conduct a very thorough investigation, especially when it involves people of high celebrity status. That's why we're here with the detectives and investigators and representatives of Mr. Brown, because we want to make sure we get all the detailed information, statements, and facts to conduct a very thorough and professional interview.
Are you
Does the
using
fact
any
that you have a
weapons
history,
permits
has a
for Chris
history
Brown?
of violence change things? Is that why this is taking so long?
I don't know if it has the history of violence has anything to do with it, but like I said, we just like to do things thoroughly and properly, so we want to make sure that we're within the legal realm of our job.
Can you talk to us about how this came to an end? We saw his attorney going up in the Clark Air Base.
Currently, his attorney's up there with our investigators, and they're serving the search warrant, and we're getting the cooperation of everybody to come out peacefully.
Who were the young men that were escorted up there earlier? One said apparently he lived in the house. He's a musician, you know.
I have no knowledge of what his role is in there, or if he lives there. I have. Thank you all for your time. As soon as we get some more information, I'll be glad to provide you. I have no idea.